Journalistas and journaling gents. I wanted to share with you today. This is a altered children's book that I did. And I sort of wanted to share with you what I did. This was actually, you'll be able to see some of it. This was just the paperback children's book. And yes, they're chunky. I do not mind having my journals do that when I'm doing altered books. A lot of people do, but I do not. I covered it in a glittery paper and added the fabric down the edges with it. It's a very simple journal. Very, very simple journal. On the inside cover, we've got a pocket with the journaling card. And this is also right here is a tuck that you can tuck something into as well. I have another pocket over here, double pocket page, and it's just a little flip out journaling card from a book page. And what I like to do, this is just papers and napkin pieces that I had left over. I just sort of collaged it up. You can add something else to the front if you want. And then on the inside, this is what I did for the base of this book. I cover my pages with tissue paper. And it makes it, you still see your writing and your images behind, but you can still have your little cards or whatnot behind there. Double pocket page, a couple journaling cards. Actually, it's a triple pocket page up here. Got another one of those. The napkin and tissue paper on that one. Just something to add just a little extra. Lots of pockets, and you can tell how the tissue paper, I can still see the image behind it. I can write on this. I have no problems with that. And the whole purpose of this little notebook that I made, calendar pages, is to use junk. All this is made from junk, things that were bound for the trash. They were actually going to the trash, and I grabbed them. Waterfall note page here. Plenty of writing space for journaling. Another little, that's bubble wrap. I believe I got that in a Happy Mail from someone or a swap. Thought that was a neat, cool idea. So I added it in here. You can see this tissue paper was more of a colorful tissue paper. Jelly print that I got from someone as a tuck. Slide in there. And these are the book pages that I've covered. That was from a coloring book. I used my DIY jelly print, my jelly plate. I use something, there's older video on here. I use a $1 placemat. And it works to me just fine for what I want to do. You do have to layer in a different little way. And that is a kitchen mat or a non-slip mat you usually put in your counters that I'm using to make my images on there with, and bits and pieces of scrap paper that I had. This is a flip up. Tuck in what you want down there. And as you can see, that page is used as my cutoff page. When I have things, I hate to throw them away, so I just sort of started adding things, and that's how it ended up, that tissue paper like that. A pocket up there with another little notebook in it. These are bound. They are glue bound. I have really found that a lot of them for little notebooks that slide in, because they're flatter, I like to glue bind them. So I make glue bound notelets. I'd gotten a old Sizzix die, thought I'd try it out. Same thing here, just a book page turned into a journal flip, a little flip out journal thing. This is an altered paper clip, and it's actually not a paper clip. I use these. I found a bunch of these that were being tossed. I bet you I've got 1,000 of them. And I use them as paper clips. They are rings, little miniature rings that people would make for. And that, as you can see, they worked awesome for altered paper clip. This little thing right there. Got another pocket. Use some of my washi that I had gotten to flip out from another journal, from another calendar, planner. Lots of pockets. That was the whole point. I wanted pockets and little journaling cards that could go in it. This is a little booklet that I made out of junk. Just all junk papers. That was a pop box or soda box, whatever your area region calls it. It's pop here in Eastern Kentucky. Some of the paper I put on the front, I had a strip that was left over. Got a tuck, got a top tuck there. All these pages and pockets and cards you can write on. These pages are with the tissue paper. I like the look of the tissue paper on Altered Books. That's a deep pocket there. And then little tuck, side tuck. Little from a book page that I did collaged using junk. Same thing here. We'll flip out using a bunch of my scraps. I did try to coordinate in the greens and geometric type things because of Franklin. He's green. Another altered paper clip. This time is a hidden paper clip. And it is an actual paper clip. And a little handmade by. I haven't put my name there yet, but with some scraps that I had left over. This was a card and a tag that I had for a gift, and then we decided to do something a little bit different with the gift. And so I repurposed it. But there you have my Altered Children's book. I love doing these. I can make these all day. But there you go. Hope you enjoyed. See you later, Journalistas.